So just a quick video just to show you how to set up a basic setup, which is chiller, pump and filter and tank. So got a special looking tank in this video, and you may also find that you have different fittings on the ends of your connectors. So there's two types of fitting that we use. These are like cam lock connector fittings, quick release, and we also use this screw type fitting, which connects to this type of fitting onto the bath. So but it's still exactly the same position that they would connect, but you would just have a different type of fitting, which these clamp on and these screw on. Okay, so everything should be color coded, so it should be dead straightforward with what goes where. So first of all, check that you've got the right hoses and check the color coding on the hoses. So we've got, let's start with water out on the tank. This is red, this is red, there we go, on there. It's always best to make sure that everything is screwed home nice and tight before you fill up with water, before you connect everything. Make sure that either PTFE is in place or your washer is in place before you fill up the water, because it can be harder to fix a leak than what it is to prevent it. So really simple, green goes to green. So this is water out of here and into the bath. There we go. There we go. And it's always possible to reduce the length of your hoses. You can just cut them down with, if you've got a pipe cutter or even a Stanley knife, but it's best to connect everything up and try everything first with the length of hoses that you receive, and then to change things later once you've started to use everything and you're comfortable with the positioning of your whole setup. Okay, now let's just unclip this. Everything should come nice and tidy, clip together. So just remove your cable ties, and there we go. So we've got blue to blue, that's water in, water in. So that's water into the chiller from water out of the pump. It even says on the pump there, out. So out of the pump into the chiller, out of the chiller into the tank, and then we just need to connect up. So again, this is clipped up, but I don't need to take those off because this is going to reach, and we need to suck from the tank. So yellow to yellow, there we go. And this is what draws the water from the tank. This is your pump, this is your pump head. So this is going to suck from the tank into the pump, through the filter media, which will be either filter balls or sand, depending on whether you've got a commercial setup or a residential setup, and then out of the pump, into the chiller, out of the chiller, into the tank. The only other thing you need to know about is the waste hose. So if you're running backwashes, especially if you've got a commercial site and you're going to be running regular backwashes to refresh your sand, you need to have a length of waste hose, and that'll connect to your waste port on your pump. And you may want to permanently plumb this into a drain, or it might just drain straight out into the ground. But it comes as standard with a 1.5 meter length of hose. But you may have, the waste might be 10 meters away, in which case we can, by request, we can send you a longer length of hose to allow you to pump your wastewater direct to wherever your grid might be. So that's it, pretty simple. Like I say, read the instructions, follow the video, and give us a shout if you've got any questions.